Hello and welcome, dear viewers. For this hour, we are talking about famous things, and our famous thing for this lesson are neckties. Yes, the necktie that everyone needs to wear as a businessman. So, we're going to read the article, hopefully as soon as the students join. It seems to be a very quiet night. If no students join, let's say in the next 10 minutes, then I might screen share something else instead, because this particular lesson is more of a speaking or conversational lesson. So without any students in the class, I won't be able to do it. But here is the first student. Hello, Ivan.
Hello, Alan.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, I was just talking to myself and the viewers who are watching in the future. I was anticipating for someone to come. Yeah, the previous lesson was very quiet. Only Andre joined. Usually Friday night is a very quiet night.
Everybody prepares to the weekend.
Yeah, they're partying, they're going out, having a good time, I guess. They're happy that the working week is over. Yeah. How was your day?
It was good. Today my mother asked. She is a singer, as you know. Have I told you?
No, I don't think you did.
No.
I don't think you
Okay.
have told me. She's a singer.
Now I do. No, not professional singer for sure, of course, but she has some performances, and now she try. She sings a new song, and it's in English.
Oh, really?
Yes. So she asked me to translate it, and I wasn't. I couldn't do it. Can you see this?
Maybe I can help you.
Yes, I understand every word here, but I cannot mix it and understand the full meaning. It's really a strange structure. And
So, okay, this is an English song, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The name is. I can give you a full link.
Oh, okay, that'll be good if I can have a look at the lyrics. Let's have a look.
I just asking for the first for the first passage, for the first.
The first first three lines, yeah.
Actually, after it's also have some problems, but here I cannot understand the structure. Is the conjunction so as it means when we compare something, isn't it? We use it.
Which conjunction?
So as, like.
So.
So as, when we try to compare something, or no.
Okay, let me see this first. Hold on. So echoes of sweet love, notes gently. Okay. So echoes of sweet love notes gently fall through the forest stillness. Okay, as fond waiting Indian lovers call.
It's really strange.
Yeah, it's more of a. It's trying to be very poetic. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Right, so echoes of sweet love notes gently fall through the forest stillness. Do you understand this part?
I think so.
So they're saying echoes, you know what echoes are, yeah?
Sound.
you know, when you're in a forest or if you're in the mountains, so you shout and you can hear yourself.
The echo.
Echo. I think it's the same in your language. Echo.
Yes.
Echo. So echoes of sweet love notes. Okay, so somebody is maybe reciting something poetically, some romantic poem, let's say. Sweet love notes. So maybe there's a love note and you're reading it and you're saying it and the echoes are falling through the forest stillness. So they are saying that you are situated in a forest. It's still, it's quiet. You don't hear anything but the echo of this sweet love note, or you know, the sentences of this love note. As fond waiting Indian lovers call. Now this one I'm not too sure.
Me neither.
As fond waiting Indian lovers call. Yeah, maybe let's have a look at the others. When the lone lagoon stirs in the spring, welcoming home some swaying white wing.
What is swany, by the way?
Did you try and look it up?
I tried and I have not found it in anywhere. I guess it's swan and it's kind of a creating word, like an adverb connected to the swan.
Swanee. No, what they're talking about is swanee. You know.
Swanee. I know what is swans.
Swan.
Yeah.
The animal. It's white and has white wings. So it's, yeah, it's talking about a swanny white wing, like the white wing of a swan.
Ah, okay. So swanny, it means that it it belongs to swan.
Exactly. So a white wing, like the wing of a swan. Yeah. When the maiden moon, riding the sky, gathers her star-eyed dream children nigh. Okay. That is the time.
That to translate the song, it's almost impossible because they use poetic approach.
Yeah, it's tough. You have to, you know, be into poetry. Some certain lyrics, they are very, very poetic. You know, they have a lot of meaning to it, and they relate to, you know, romance and so on. So you can probably get the gist, you know, get the idea of what it might be about. But to translate it word for word, I don't think it's a wise decision. So as long as you understand what they're trying to say, then you can sort of try to translate that to your mom.
Okay, thank you. I will try.
Yeah. Yeah, gathers her star-eyed dream children nigh. That is the time of the moon and the year, when love dreams to Indian maidens appear. And this is the song that they hear. That means I offer my love to you to be your own. Obviously it's very romantic. It's about Indian love call, the Indian love call. So perhaps somebody has been in India, they've experienced certain romances there, so they're using that part of their lyrics, you see. And yeah, because usually when people make lyrics for their songs, it's based on experiences, yeah, and so yeah, yeah.
We should greet.
Yeah, Nadia. Hello, Nadia. Welcome.
Hello.
Sorry, we're just going through a lyric from a song. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
There's the link.
Okay.
It's pretty, let's say, poetic. So we're trying to crack the meaning. Ivan asked me to sort of help him out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So have a look at it, see if you understand what it means.
At first glance, it's difficult to understand.
Yeah, it's pretty advanced, yeah. So it's an Indian love call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ivan wants to translate it into Russian. So yeah. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, Ivan, it's got to do with the Indian love call, and somebody must have had an experience or traveled through certain parts of India, and they've, it relates with Indian girls, I guess, I presume. And
It might be.
yeah, and there's love behind that, and the scenery of certain areas like forests, and yeah. Look, I've never written a song in my life. I've never studied lyrics, so I wouldn't be of much help to you. Yeah, but I think yeah, it's certain parts of it are pretty understandable.
Yes,
so as long as you can sort of try to
the general
yeah, the general meaning, you can translate that to your mind. I think you're safe then. I don't think it would be a wise decision to just copy and paste it into Google Translate.
Oh, for sure.
Because that would give you like a catastrophe of a translation. Yeah. Okay. Let us get started. Nadia, how are you, by the way? Sorry, we didn't have an intro. How was your day?
It was a long day.
You're happy it's over.
I was busy all day. I was sitting with my son. He was so energetic and active today.
Oh, that's good. So he's feeling better?
Yes, he's feeling better.
That's good. Excellent. Okay, so let us start this lesson. We're talking about famous things, and the famous thing for this lesson is the necktie. So let's have a look. I'm sure you know what it actually is. So tell me, do businessmen in your country wear neckties? Ivan?
Well, yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's a tie, right?
Yeah, it's like this, necktie. And we actually call it a business tie, or just a tie,
Or just tie, yeah.
Tie, yeah. Nadia, I think it's the same in your country, right?
Yeah, Russia.
What about, do people wear ties when it's not, let's say, a working day in the office? Do they wear ties at other events? To other venues?
Maybe for the wedding.
So it usually when it's like a formal thing.
Formal event.
Yeah, formal event. Okay. Yeah, I think it depends. There are different types and I think sizes of ties. There are some skinny ones, like thin ones, or narrow ones, and there are shorter ones, there are longer ones. So it depends kind of which one you go for. And add a fashion in the fashion industry, especially if you have a very, let's say, body fit suit. You know, it's common to wear a nice thin, slim tie with it. Yeah, not necessarily this shape, but more of a slim tie. Okay, so do you know where the custom of wearing neckties originated?
No, I don't.
You don't? Nadia, do you know?
No, I also don't know.
I could tell you, but I want you to find out first. Actually, I'll tell you. You might be surprised. Actually, tell me, how do you say tie in your language, in Russian?
Galstuk?
Not kravata, or something like that?
No, like galstuk.
Aha.
Like this.
Galstuk, okay. There's no other name? Just Galstuk, yeah?
That's all.
Okay. Well, if you see on the left, you will find out. It's from Croatia. Okay, so they're saying here that the modern necktie developed from the colorful scarves that soldiers in Croatia wore in the 1600s. Yeah, so when some Croatian soldiers were sent to France to fight in the 30 Years' War, the French were very impressed. So, there you go. It's from Croatia.
Okay.
Yeah, does that surprise you?
It's extremely surprising.
Yeah. You probably would have thought, maybe England, you know, maybe France, but nope.
Or United American.
Yeah, maybe the Americans. You see, the cowboys, if you remember the cowboys, they had
Scarf.
they had ties, but they were very thin. I don't know if you remember, they were very thin. If you watch some of the Western movies, cowboy movies, they had ties, but they were very thin, maybe one or two, and it looked more like a cross. Yeah, something like that, as far as I remember. So we know when they started wearing it in the 1600s. Have you ever seen a woman wear a necktie?
Yes, I have.
Of this type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my yes, I think I have seen it at school, but no, actually, I'm not sure. But if I'm not mistaken, maybe it was just for performance, and she was
I see.
playing the role. Yeah,
Nadia.
not so common for women.
I see.
To wear.
Yeah. Okay, Nadia. Maybe you can tell us a bit more since you're a lady. Is it common for women to wear neckties?
No, I don't think so. It's not common in our country for women wearing necktie, but maybe some women who think that they are fashion.
Yeah.
They may wear necktie, just like type of style.
Yes. See, it's kind of fashionable I think lately it's become a fashion. I'll give you a link. Yeah, you can check it out. There it is. It's become kind of fashionable. They have different types of ties, you know. Even these types, similar to this style, they're even wearing that as well. It's become fashion lately. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the text then. We can get started with the reading. So, all right, Nadia, could you start reading, please, from the top?
Okay, a necktie is a piece of cloth that is worn around the neck, usually by a man. The modern necktie developed from the colorful scarves that soldiers in Croatia wore in the 1600s. When some Croatian soldiers were sent to France to fight in the 30 Years' War, the French were very impressed with the soldiers' neck scarves. King Louis for 14th
Yeah, good.
of France liked them so much that he started wearing one. Soon gentlemen all over France and the rest of Europe were wearing neck scarves. King Charles of England was living in France at this time, and when he returned to England in 1660, he introduced the neck scarf to Englishmen. Beginning in the late 1600s.
Good.
And throughout the 1700s, scarves were made out of fine lace imported from Belgium and Italy. Fashionable men in Europe and the United States wore lace at their neck, whether they were military leaders or gentlemen.
Very good. Excellent. Well read, I have to say. You have good fluency when you read. Okay, no corrections. So let's continue. Ivan?
In the 1800s, leaders of men's fashion decided that lace was too fuzzy, and men began to wear a simple white neck cloth instead. Even poor men could afford this fashion. Since then, the neck scarf has gone through several changes. An American developed the shape of the modern necktie, and the English were among the first to use color and patterns in their ties. Bow ties were created to be worn with tuxedos for formal wear. Ties are now made in a rainbow of colors and patterns from many different types of material. Business suits and ties are worn by businessmen all over the world. Women have worn ties in the past. They wore them during World War I when they worked in businesses and factories while men were off fighting. Today, not many women wear ties, but almost 80% of the ties sold in the United States are bought by women for men.
That's an interesting statistic, isn't it?
But not surprising.
Yeah, because usually women buy it for their husbands, their fathers, and so on, in the family, as a.
They like shopping.
Yeah, they like shopping anyway, so they are the biggest customers, I think, consumers. Very good, well read as well, good fluency. This word here we pronounce fussy.
Fussy.
Yeah, it's a new word. We're gonna go through it shortly. Did you find any other vocabulary in here that you didn't understand, apart from the, dark old?
Tuxedos.
Yeah, tuxedos. We're gonna look through it shortly in the vocabulary matching exercise. Nothing else? I think the rest is pretty understandable for your levels. So let's look at these statements on the right and tell me whether they're true or false. Okay, so the first one, Nadia.
The modern necktie developed from a 7th century Croatian custom. Yeah, it's true.
Yes, very good. So it was created from the 17th century Croatian custom, and we have that right here, very top. 17th century, 1600s. Very good. So it's true. The second one.
The French started to copy the style of the Croatian soldiers.
Mhm.
According to these sentences, apparently they mean that they started to copy the style of the neckties, so it might be true sentence as well.
True or false? Did you say true?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, because what exactly happened? The Croatian soldiers were in France wearing the ties, so the French, it appealed to them, so they copied it. Yeah. All right. Third one. Nadia.
In the 1700s, most fashionable European men wore lace scarves. Uh, it's also true.
So in the
In Europe,
17, yeah,
in Europe they wore lace
good.
scarves.
Yeah, so the most fashionable European men wore it in the 1700s. Yeah, very good. Where does it say that? I believe. Yeah, up here. Beginning in the late 1600s and throughout the 1700s, scarves were made out of fine. Yeah, and gentlemen. Fashionable men in Europe. Very good. Okay, number 4.
In the 1800s, only rich men wore neck scarves. No, it's false. Poor men could afford it as well, and they wore the neckties.
Okay. Yeah, it's false. And in the 1800s, men wore a simple white neck cloth that everyone could afford, yeah? This is where it says, because they were fussy. So they began to wear simple white neck cloth instead. Even poor men could afford this fashion. Okay. And the last one, Nadia?
Nowadays in the US, women buy more ties than men. It's true. It's the last clause.
Yeah, very good. We discussed that. It's true. Yeah, almost 80% of the ties sold in the US are bought by ladies. Okay, now, yeah, that's fine. Don't need to do that one. So let's do these 7 sentences here. Okay, so choose the right word from the 3 choices that we have, which has the same meaning or the closest meaning to the underlined word in the sentence. So, Ivan, you can do the first one.
Okay. By the way, Alan, is it your son?
Oh, can you hear him? So, I'm so sorry.
No problem. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, my son, he just came back.
Nice.
He had a very fun day today. He's still excited. I don't know why he's still up. He had an activity day today. So he just walked in. Is it too loud? Maybe I should mute myself.
No, it's good.
Okay? All right, as long as you can hear me and it's not disturbing you.
The French were very impressed with the Croatian soldiers' neck scarves.
So impressed.
It influenced, but I will say that neither of words define the word impressed.
Please explain. So you mean none of the words?
None of them.
Because if you say neither, then we're talking about 2 words.
Okay.
Yeah. Neither or either always refer to 2 things. Yeah. Okay. So you don't think that any of the words or any of the answers?
Any of the answers, but influenced is the closer one.
Good.
But it is not defining completely, in my opinion.
You're right. Yeah, you're right when you say that. Yeah.
Because impressed, it's the best synonym will be surprised, in my opinion. Not surprised. I even don't know any synonyms.
Okay. Nadia, what other synonym would you use for impressed instead of influenced?
Amazed.
Amazed. Maybe amazed. Impressed. I cannot find the word right now.
So if we said positively influenced, okay, maybe that's a bit closer. Maybe another good synonym would be inspired. You know, the French were very inspired with the Croatian soldiers' neck scarves. Yeah, so they were inspired, or I don't know what else. Yeah, they were excited about it. You know, they were, you know, impressed. Yeah.
Yes. I checked it in my dictionary to be sure. Yes, I was totally right about the word impress. And let me check influence when it makes some impact, right?
Yeah.
And impress when you make some impressions.
Well,
when you like something.
Yeah, it's a positive reaction that you get. Yeah? So to be impressed means that's a good thing, but to be influenced can be negatively influenced or positively influenced. You see, so that's a difference really. It's more neutral. You're influenced, okay. It also means to have an impact. You know, you're being affected, but if you said positively influenced, okay, that it's closer.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good you picked that out. All right, Nadia, number 2.
In the 1700s, scarves were made out of line lace imported from Belgium. C, brought into the country.
Yeah, very good. Imported means brought into the country. Import, export. Yeah, very good. Number 3.
Fashionable men wore lace scarves, whether they were military leaders or gentlemen. Army.
Yeah, military definitely refers to army, not presidents or political. Yeah. 4.
In the 1800s, leaders of men's fashion decided that lace was too fussy. Fussy is fancy. A.
Yes, good. Yeah. Leaders of men's fashion decided that lace was too fussy or too fancy. Yeah, very good. Number 5.
Even poor men could afford this fashion. It is she have enough money to pay for.
Very good. Yeah, they were able to pay for it, so they could afford it. 6.
Bow ties were created to be worn with tuxedos for formal wear. Actually, I don't know this word, but maybe it's C, fancy suits, often worn at weddings.
Yes, that's the one. I'll show you an image of it now, since we've pretty much found out what it is. You know James Bond, in his famous at the beginning of the movie of a James Bond movie, he's wearing a tuxedo, you know, a black suit. I've given you the link of it. You can check it out. If you see 007, I think in the second video picture. It has like we call that a bow tie. And a nice fancy suit and a bow tie. Yeah. Okay, next one.
Ties are now made in a rainbow of colors and patterns. A large variety.
Yeah, very good. Here we're talking about a large variety of colors. Yeah. Nothing to do with a rainbow outside in the sky. Yeah, it just means a large variety of colors. Very good. Okay, excellent. So now we're going to move on to our vocabulary here. So match the article with a common material used to make it. There may be more than one correct answer. Okay. By the way, welcome, Elena. Nice to see you.
Hello, I'm fine, thanks.
Okay. We're just going through some of the vocabulary here. We are discussing the tie, the necktie. Okay, just so you see. This is what we're discussing. So now we're going to go through these 6. Okay, so let's see if you can match them. Do you understand what we have to do? It's the material. Yeah, so on the right we have the materials, yeah, that are used for certain clothing and attire. On the left we have the clothing, and then on the right we have the material. So, Nadia, what do you think the first one is made of?
The first sweater is made of wool.
Yes, a sweater. It's made out of wool, like a jumper, pullover. We call also pullover. I don't know if you've heard about these words. Okay, Elena, you can do the second one.
Second one, shot. Maybe shot is made from cotton.
Yeah, very good. Cotton. Yeah. Shirts are usually made from cotton.
Cotton.
All right. Third one, Ivan.
Scarf. It's silk.
Yeah, we have silk scarves. Very good.
And wool.
Actually, many other, wool as well, definitely, and some even mixed. They have mixed material, but there are common silk scarves out there. All right, good. What about 4, Nadia?
Shoes. It's 8, leather.
Yeah, leather shoes, very popular, very common. Okay, 5. Elena?
Jeans made from cotton too.
Yeah, you can. But jeans, they have a very specific material.
A specific material, but I don't know how called
Okay.
is.
Could it be leather?
Leather? No. Jeans? No.
No, yeah, definitely not. Could it be silk?
No.
No. Could it be wool?
No.
So we only have denim and lace.
Lace, denim. I don't know what is mean lace. Lace.
Have you ever heard of denim jeans?
Denim?
Yeah, denim jeans. Maybe this is a new word for you.
I don't know what is mean denim.
Okay, here I will give you a link. You can have a look at it.
Link.
There's a link in the chat.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's the usual blue-looking jeans. That's denim.
Oh, denim style, denim jeans.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, denim jeans. So they blue. Sometimes they can be dark blue or black even.
Uh-huh.
This is the color that it pretty much came in when it was popular.
Mhm.
Okay, so jeans are denim. And the last one, Ivan?
Color. I wish I knew what it is, but lace is only left, so the answer must be B, lace.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So lace, it's like um, hmm. It's a fine, it's a very fine fabric, you know. It's like it can be a combination of materials. Sometimes they use cotton or silk even. And let's see if I can find an image for you. Hmm, yeah, you're not gonna see anything that's relating to a collar. You know what a collar is, though, yeah?
I have checked it.
Yeah, a collar from a shirt. You know, a business shirt. You have the collar at the very top. The tie usually goes around the collar. Yeah. So the tie goes around the collar. The collar sticks up nicely, and you fold it. Yeah. So the lace. And sometimes they make collars out of that. Okay. So let us discuss a little bit before we wrap this up. Okay, let's look at the first question here. Do you think men should be required to wear a tie if they work in an office? And also, are male teachers required to wear ties in school in your country? Ivan, tell us.
At the beginning, I will answer the second
Okay.
question. No, it is not mandatory for male teachers to wear ties in school in my country.
That's good. I'm happy. So if I was to teach in Russia, I wouldn't have to wear a tie. Excellent. I think in most countries it's like that anyways, yeah.
Unless maybe if you are in like the highest educational
Hierarchy.
institute.
Yeah, so if you're a professor at a university, for example,
Maybe
a
you
lecturer.
yes, you're required to do it.
Okay.
And the first question, I don't think so. Maybe it's better if employees can wear what they want and not be forced to wear tie.
Yeah, I always disliked it because before I became a teacher, I was, you know, in accounts and finance. So I was always in an office, and I never really liked wearing ties. So, yeah, I don't like to be told what to wear. You know, even back in school, we had to wear uniform, and you know, we were this so close of wearing ties at school even. Actually, a lot of the schools here in the UK, it's a requirement to wear a tie for the students. They wear a proper suit. They look like business people. It's so strange, but it makes them look professional, and this is just a trend.
I used to do it in primary school.
Really, as well?
Yes.
Wow.
And I hate
I know. A lot of kids, a lot of students hated it. You know, teenagers, they want to be comfortable and, you know, be able to wear whatever they like. I mean, I think there should be a balance, you know. Okay, let's look at the second question. Nadia, you can do this one.
How do fashion trends develop? Um, mm, Actually, to answer the second question, do you like to follow the current fashion trends? Um, I'm not fashion. I don't
You're not.
I don't follow the fashion trends. I don't know what in this season maybe
I see.
fashion woman wear.
Or what the fashion trend is, perhaps. Yeah. You don't know what the fashion trend is, so
Yeah, I prefer to wear casual clothes.
good, casual and comfortable, whatever you like.
Yeah, and maybe classic clothes that suits suit me.
Very good. Okay. So you're not a fashion guru or anything like that. Yeah, like they're trying to do that in the West, and they try to make the women become like slaves almost in a way, psychologically. I think it's wrong. You know, uh, people should, have a choice to wear whatever they want. Just because you're not wearing the latest fashion trend doesn't mean you're uncool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. The clothes not the important part of a
Exactly.
human.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very interesting topic. If we, let's say, dwell into it a little bit more, fashion. What is fashion really? Who gives them the right to say what's in and what's not in? What gives them to the right, these fashion designers, to say that, oh, this is the trend, this year this is the trend, or this season, we're wearing so and so. It's in to wear, you know, long ties instead of short ties, and I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you answer that question. Hmm? Who dares to answer the question?
I don't know anything about the fashion.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to know much about fashion. It's just.
It can happen if some celebrity maybe wear some clothes and this clothes becomes fashion.
Yeah.
I remember after, I guess, Euro 2004, it wasn't about clothes, but it was about haircuts.
Yeah, that's another thing.
One one Turkish boy, he suicide because his mother didn't allow him to do haircut as a football star of Turkey national team.
Oh, you kidding me? Wow,
So sad.
that's insane. Yeah, it's strange. Yeah. So you have these extreme incidences, yeah.
Yes.
And I think, I don't know, anyone else would like to mention anything about this? What gives them the right, these fashion designers, to just make trends? And why do we have to follow them? We don't have to follow them, but they really bump up the price, don't they? If it's something fashionable. If you really want something that you think is comfortable and you like it, if it happens to be the fashion trend, you're gonna have to pay big bucks. Yeah, I think it's just business. It's money. Yeah, it's there to take money from us, and it's another industry that was created. And I think it's false, honestly.
Me too.
Because imagine some of these bags, for example, fashionable bags by Gucci and Louis Vuitton and whatnot. Imagine they're like over $1,000. Come on. They're obviously targeting a certain market, those who are rich and have money to burn,
Can afford.
like Paris Hilton and all these celebrities. And then they use them uh, as role models for people like us, the average people, to sort of, oh, I wish I was like them. I wish I could afford that bag, you know, to keep us living in denial. And yeah, so there's a lot more to it than we think. Okay, let's see if we can do one more for Elena. Mm. Mm. Yeah, let's do the last one, Elena. Mm. Okay, can you read the question, please, and then see if you can answer it?
I think that this idea for children to have some uniforms in school, it is a good idea because it's more corporative and discipline in the school, and to comfortable for children and their parents, maybe.
Good, very good points. You're a teacher, so you would know.
Yes,
And and you're a mother as well, I presume.
uh-huh.
So you have probably children. Mm-hmm.
But from some children which has original behavior, maybe its idea not mm, no, does not like, because some children want to demonstration his individual
Good.
weak, maybe, yeah, and there are state her personal style.
Yeah, we say that in English. We call that showing off. Yeah, to show off. Show off means they want to, you know, show off their style, their clothing, the expensive clothing they can afford. So it's a good idea, definitely. There are a lot more positives, yeah, when students at school wear uniform, than there are negatives. Yeah, first of all, the parents will save money. They don't have to spend a lot of clothing, and the kids will have to wear, you know how kids are at school. They want to wear different clothes every day if they have the chance to do it. But if they're wearing uniform, they're just wearing the same thing every day. Maybe they have 2 pairs of trousers, 2 pairs of shirts, and they, when one is dirty, they wash it and wear the other one. So, and it shows unity, equality among students, and it's definitely a good thing. And also, like you said, it shows a form of discipline and order. Yeah, very good. But no student really likes to wear uniform, especially the boys don't like to wear ties. I know I never like to wear ties. So it's just a normal thing. But there are more pros than cons. Okay, that's pretty much it then. I've given you the link in the chat. You can download this PDF and save it on your computer. Any questions? Anything you'd like to share before we go? Okay, well, that's it for tonight. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful weekend too.
Thank you very much. Take care, guys. All the best.
Weekend.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.